Viewers, good morning and welcome to the Leone Broadcasting Corporation. We are live at State House, where we await the arrival of the President of the Republic of Liberia. Currently, President Bill is standing, waiting to receive the President of Liberia. President Joseph Numa Boakai convoy has just arrived, and they are making their way in to State House. This is a convoy of President Joseph Boakai. They are making their way slowly, making the way. This is President Boakai's vehicle coming. The vehicle slowly approach. The vehicle slowly approach. The vehicle slowly approach, with the protocols running beside and behind the vehicle. And on this end standing is President Julius Malabio to receive. President Bio walking quietly to go meet the President of the Republic of Liberia. President Bio stands to receive the President of Liberia, President Joseph Boakai. The door opens and a compliment given. President Bio has received President Boakai. Both of them are having a hug. They now approach, walking. The two presidents, President Julius Malabio of Sierra Leone and President Joseph Boakai of Liberia. Okay.
About to enter the hall.
The Liberian guest is here. Sorry. The Liberian guest is here. Go forward. No, I'm okay.
Molly,
Hey.
my brother. Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Ministers from the Republics of Sierra Leone and the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Members of Parliament, distinguished guests, and our Paramount Chief, you can see here. You are welcome to this session of this working and state visit of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai, and friend. We are now going to proceed to the signing of the communique, which summarizes most of the important points, or if not all of the important points that have been discussed among the ministers, as well as in the closed session between the two presidents. That will form a working document that will guide our relationship from now until another visit. It is now my pleasure to request the Excellency Foreign Minister of the Republic of Liberia and Her Excellency the Foreign Minister of the Republic of Sierra Leone to please proceed to sign the communique. Protocols. Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable Chief Minister, exchanging documents now. Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Ministers of both republics, Sierra Leone and Liberia, Honorable Members of Parliament, Paramount Chiefs that are here, members of the Fourth Estate. It is needless to tell you that Sierra Leone and Liberia have had a very long-standing relationship. In fact, it's as long as the world was made. We've always been neighbors. We almost occupy the same parallel and the same longitudes. We share the same time zone, share the same languages, names, and of course, cultures. So it is no surprise that His Excellency Joseph Nyuma Boakai, the President of Liberia, accepted the invitation of our President, the Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, to visit us. It is for us a homecoming. We knew him before. We knew him here. He started school here. He continued in Liberia. And today we have the pleasure of receiving in Sierra Leone a president who knows Sierra Leone, who speaks Sierra Leone, and who loves the people of Sierra Leone, to visit us from our sister republic. It is therefore my pleasure to request Her Excellency, the Foreign Minister of Liberia, Her Excellency Madame Sarah Besolo Nyanti, to please read the communique, the joint communique that has been signed together.
The Chief Minister, my sister, the Acting Minister of Foreign Affairs, all ministers and members of the Sierra Leonean and Liberian government here present. Joint communique on the occasion of the official visit of the President of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Nyuma Boakai Sr. to the Republic of Sierra Leone, 18 to 21 November 2024. On the invitation of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Joseph Nyuma Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, paid a working visit to the Republic of Sierra Leone from 18 to 21 November 2024. The two heads of state exchanged views on a wide range of issues of common interests and identified opportunities to further their development and democratic aspirations within the context of deepening regional cooperation. His Excellency President Bio congratulated His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai on his election and the confidence that has been bestowed on him by the people of Liberia. During the talks, which took place in an ambience of trust, mutual understanding, and brotherly atmosphere, the heads of state reviewed the status of political, diplomatic, economic, social, and cultural, as well as security cooperation between the two countries, as well as the Mana River Union, MRU, and agreed on partnerships to advance transformative initiatives in diverse sectors, including food security that will create opportunities for economic growth and development in the two countries and the region. His Excellency President Boakai especially applauded His Excellency President Bio's flagship program, Feed Saloon, and his dedication to revolutionize agriculture in Sierra Leone. His Excellency President Bio commended President Boakai on his initiatives to prioritize agriculture as a critical driver for food security, job creation, and poverty reduction. In that vein, the two heads of state underscored their dedication to unite the sub-region and the continent and partner around a common goal to ameliorate the hunger situation in the region and to create the necessary conditions to feed the people and create jobs through the utilization of the already fertile land transformative agricultural initiatives. The two heads of state discussed the democratic challenges in the MRU and ECOWAS region and reaffirmed their commitment to support peaceful democratic transition of power in order to maintain peace and security in the region. Also discussed was cross-border cooperation to boost peaceful coexistence between border communities and cultural diversity, as well as economic activities to increase trade between Liberia and Sierra Leone. At the continental and international levels, His Excellency President Boakai congratulated His Excellency President Bio on Sierra Leone's leadership role in the UN Security Council and the AU Committee of 10 to reform the UN Security Council. His Excellency President Bio applauded the decision of Liberia to present its candidature for a non-permanent seat in the United Nations Security Council for the period 2026-2027, noting that Liberia represents a respectable voice that will provide unique insights into peace building and conflict resolution, as well as meaningfully contribute to the maintenance of international peace and security. The heads of state also expressed their continued support to the principles of the African Union and United Nations, particularly on peace, security, and development. His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boakai Sr. expressed his gratitude and appreciation to His Excellency President Bio for the warm and fraternal welcome and the cordiality extended to him and his delegation during the working visit to Sierra Leone, done in Freetown on 19 November 2024. For the Republic of Sierra Leone, Mrs. Frances Piaji Algali, Acting Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. For the Republic of Liberia, Her Excellency Madam Sarah Besto Nyanti, Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Madam Minister, thank you very much. We hear from the communique that the document itself is testimony to our two presidents' characteristics. It shows that they are democratic. It shows that they are Democrats. It shows also that they care about human capital development. They also care about the feeding of their nations. But peace is most important. I remember when His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boakai did not win the elections in 2017. He said to his people, let us support this new administration. For Liberia has won. It is not about me, it's about Liberia. That was a statesman. That is what His Excellency President Dr. Julius Maada Bio demonstrated in 1996 when he took over the leadership of Sierra Leone in January 1996 and returned it to a democratic nation only 3 months after he took over. And then he was a young man. And the first thing he did was to look for the rebel leader, bring him out and talk to him about initiating a peace process. So it shows that these two leaders are peace builders. So let's just give them a big hand. Thank you. Now, I will gracefully ask our foreign ministers that we have people who want to ask questions, but we limit that to 2 questions because we are limited by time. The first question would be asked by a member of the press from the Republic of Liberia. Any questions from Liberia? Pressmen, presswomen? Good. Your name, please?
Okay, my name is Maglisa, and I'm from Liberia, from Renaissance Communications Incorporated. So my question is, to get all of these, to get all of the developments to be implemented, you need partnership. So are there any collaborative efforts to secure international funding for development projects? How are we going to do it?
That's for both of them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so shall we give you the opportunity first? Madam Bieslo Nyante.
Can I take my...
On the issue of funding or international partnerships to implement the initiatives, we discussed a wide range of initiatives, and many of the things we discussed, the strategies don't even require funding. Sharing of experiences, sharing of information, sharing of strategies, and so forth. But where funding is required, there was a discussion on agriculture and infrastructure and how we can look at the possibility of advocating for a regional compact, looking at opportunities for joint funding. We also discussed the fact that MRU foreign ministers already signed a roadmap with Morocco that involves funding as well. So that's not the end of that, but we did discuss there are opportunities already on the table, and we look to do more together.
Thank you very much. The question is now addressed to Madam Frances Piege Algali.
Thank you very much for that question. I believe this visit has put in place a strategy for us, Liberia and Sierra Leone, to collaborate together for joint funding projects from multilateral organizations. Nowadays, multilateral organizations prefer to fund projects that cut across borders, that cut across peoples. And because Sierra Leone and Liberia, if you put together our population, it will be close to 10 to 15 million. That would be added incentive for multilateral organizations to fund projects that collaborate between both countries, because the multiplier effect would be more seen if we collaborate. So yes, there are plans for us to submit joint projects, and we believe that those projects will yield benefit for both countries. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Scale. A question now from the Sierra Leone national broadcaster. Your name, please?
Emmanuel Samoa from the SLEC. We all know peace and stability in the Mano River Basin have been a shared priority between the two nations, that is Sierra Leone and Liberia. So what steps are both countries taking to enhance regional security and long-term peace in the basin? This question is for both.
Thank you very much for that question. Indeed, as you heard from the communique, one of the areas of collaboration has to do with peace and security. There is a melting pot in Sierra Leone, which is the border between Liberia and Sierra Leone, where the Kisi people live. On my way from receiving the Liberian president. We were driving in the car, and he showed me on his phone where you have a common border between Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea, and he drew a map of that area, and he told me that this should be the emblem of the Mano River Union, because in this area we have people from Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea, and all of them share one ethnicity. So it is in our interest, in all of our countries, for us to have peace and security, and we are trying to work on it within the framework of the Mano River Union and within the framework of the common ethnicity that we share. That is one of the priorities, and you know, over the past 2 weeks, when President Biya appointed, he appointed the Deputy Secretary General of the Mano River Union. At the UN General Assembly, we had a meeting with foreign ministers of the Mano River Union, where we have agreed to work together to revive the Mano River Union. I think that would be the starting point for us as countries to develop the peace and security and stability of the sub-region. Perhaps my sister would add.
Just to add to what was just shared, concretely, what has happened in the last months is that we have had our security apparatus from Sierra Leone and from Guinea and Liberia sign an understanding, a memorandum of understanding about sharing of intelligence, about joint patrols, and about how we can ensure that we protect our borders. In addition to that, and in fact, we just updated that Cote d'Ivoire now would like to join in on that MOU. In addition to that, we're looking at how much more we can do together as it relates to ensuring that the entire Mano River Union, which happens to be the frontier, the last frontier, or the border between the Sahel and the Atlantic Ocean, that we work together to strengthen security, looking at the issues around maritime security, looking at the issues of the Atlantic, and how we can be a buffer to what's happening around extremism in the Sahel region. So there's a lot that's happening already that we'll be building upon in the months to come.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Liberia. Thank you, Madam Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We have now come to the end of this session, and my name is Alpha Kanu. I am the presidential spokesman for His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio. It is now my pleasure to request the two ministers to please be accompanied by the State Chief of Protocol to go and brief the two heads of state of this meeting. And the rest of us here, for those of us going back to our respective places, please regain your various vehicles in the convoy to take you back. And thank you for coming, and enjoy yourselves, and I see you tonight, hopefully. Thanks a lot. Bye.
So, viewers, this is what occurred at the meeting where we had the two ministers of foreign affairs of both Liberia and Sierra Leone signing a joint communique, and the minister of Liberia, the foreign affairs minister of Liberia, read the communique, which in the communique speaks volume of the things that the two heads of state agreed upon. And one of the things that was mentioned in that communique is that both presidents had a shared vision to improve on agriculture in both countries. So viewers, this is how things occurred at State House during the occasion of the official state visit of the president of Liberia to Sierra Leone, the president Joseph Numa Boakai Sr. So viewers, we will say goodbye for now. We'll join you next at State Lodge in the evening for a dinner of the same occasion.